Hey, what's up everybody? As you may have seen in a previous video, I recently picked up 7 posters from the movie 5 Deadly Venoms. So this is my second batch of 5 frames. I got a batch of 5 frames from Upsimples, and I really like them. They're a much better alternative for an 11 by 17 poster than the frames I'd been getting at Michael's. So right away, I ordered 5 more. And what I like about these frames is that they're actually 12 by 18, so you have a little more wiggle room with an 11 by 17 poster. But you can also use the frames for a 12 by 18 poster and just not use the mat. So you do have that option, the mat being the white border that goes around. Very easy to install. Just have to get everything centered. And then there's actually a groove on the back of the frame that these metal hinges slide into perfectly. Of course, there's a pay attention to where you want the top of the poster to be, because there is a hook. You can actually hang them horizontally or vertically, but there's only one slot at the top if you're doing it long ways. And sorry about my feet. So of course the first 5 posters I framed were of the 5 Deadly Venoms themselves, and then of course there were 2 additional posters of the 6th student and some of the other characters from the film. So I've got one of those framed, and here I am going through the process from the beginning. Of course, you have to take the cardboard backing and the plastic off and peel off this plastic coating here, and then take out the picture of the Eiffel Tower. At the end of this, you will have 5 Eiffel Tower posters. But then you got to get the poster and slide it into the mat. Now, some of these Venom posters actually have some of the artwork sort of spilling into over the edges. So once you get it in there, you kind of have to adjust it a little bit. And the signature of the artist, Kung Fu Bob, his signature kind of sticks over a little bit. So it is a little tricky to sort of get it centered the way you want. But after messing with it for a moment or two, you can then flip it over and you're good to go. And I actually considered trying to make my own frames, but what can you say? I mean, this is just so easy. I don't know if I would have been able to engineer the groove that they have around, which you really can't see here. But on the underside of the frame, they have this groove, and these hinges, like I said, just snap in and holding the poster in securely. It's just so easy. So I'm pretty happy with these. Let's take a look. Yeah, look how awesome that looks. Now, who knows, maybe on camera I might be taking out the plastic covering if it's causing a reflection. I noticed that some of my posters in some of the videos do sort of have a reflection in the background. And there we go. Here are the 7 posters. How good do these look? I can't wait to get these up on the wall and take a look at them. All right, now let's look at some other posters that I have here. This one is like the Halloween 3 one is like a vinyl poster. It's like a 17.5 by 11.5, and then I have a few more of the 11 by 17 posters for some films that I would love to have up on the wall behind me. And of course, I took down my Thing poster, which has these sort of plastic frame pieces, and as you can see, I'm missing the bottom piece. That's the problem. The posters just were a little bit too big, and they were not really being held securely. So we'll just get rid of this. And of course we got to put the Thing of all movies in one of the new frames. And here it is. Look how awesome it looks. And of course with the Halloween 3 poster, I just didn't use the mat at all. So what I'm going to do with that mat is I'm going to actually paint it black and then see, because of course that you have that option. You can get creative with these. And then I'm going to see what the Messiah of Evil poster looks like with a black mat, and we'll just have to put these posters over here back into my cardboard sleeve of posters for another day. But yeah, I just did a little quick paint job of the black mat, and let's just lay it on top to see what it looks like. So let's just lay it on top of the Messiah of Evil poster here. See if we can get it mostly sort of covered up just to give you an idea of what it looks like. I actually think it looks better with the white border, but conceivably, depending on the poster, you could always take the mat out and paint it or color it. Okay, thanks a lot for watching. Come back again soon. And hopefully I'll have some of these hung up in my newly revamped recording space. Thanks.